Welcome to Astro Weekly for July 15th until July 21st. Arguably one of the most toughest weeks this year. The energy is highly ramping up, as we have seen in the public arena already. This is a very Algol related week, very Medusa oriented week. And so I highly recommend that you watch my Algol Medusa video. It's an in-depth, symbolic research really on what it means and what it can bring us, because this week is one of the highest level of this energy, as Uranus and Mars are very close. They are close together and they're very close to Algol, and it's going to happen all this week. So what is that about? Well, Algol is considered to be one of the most evil fixed stars that are present. It is about violence. It is about injuries to the head. It is about sometimes literal decapitation. With Uranus being this close and Mars being this close, it is definitely accident prone, so be very careful. And this is also, because it's in Taurus, a lot of natural disasters could come up, or things related to fire or explosions. This conjunction, as I speak of in the Algol Medusa video, takes us back to a situation 84 years ago, to the beginning of the Second World War. So things are very intense, okay? The energy is very, violent, potentially creating mayhem, not only because of the Medusa Algol placement of two very energetic planets of Uranus and Mars. That would be enough of an intense week already. But we also have on Sunday a major big lunation, a full moon at 29 degrees, which is a critical degree in the sign of Capricorn. And I also advise you to watch that video, because it's a whole story of this year being a Saturnian year. So things are very serious this week. Things are easily escalated this week. And we've already seen the footsteps of this energy with, the attempt on the assassination, I guess, of Donald Trump. And to me personally also, the loss of Shannon Doherty, an actress, known very much for her role in Beverly Hills 90210. And somehow, even though I think she was she died of complications to her cancer, I do feel it's Medusa related somehow. The Medusa is really, it's such a deep story of jealousy and betrayal of women to women, and potentially rape, potentially feminine power. And so we're exploring that to the max this week. Well, on Monday already, things are so heated up because we have a conjunction of Mars and Uranus occurring at 26 degrees and 19 minutes of Taurus. Now, Uranus is the planet of sudden changes, radical experiences, breakthroughs, breakdowns. It is also related to electricity and internet, so things like that could also come up. It is about technology, and it's also about finding your unique expression and originality, individualism. Meeting with Mars, our planet of our masculine energy, of how we take action, of how we go after things, how we fight for things. They are together. So this is radical change of how we want to do things, and radical change probably in the collective as well. This is heated energy, potentially argument energy, being angry for things for no reason or many reasons. Just irritation potentially, anxiousness because of Uranus being so close to Mars, who also rules our vitality, our body. And so on one hand, we will feel very electrified and like, whoa, like we're in the wind of change and progression and moving forward. And on the other hand, you know, this is accident prone. This is, you know, watch out for the sudden movements. Watch out for, as I said, earthquakes, explosions, things related to heat or sharp objects, as that is Mars as well. This is also potentially, you know, a very like bomb kind of nature. So you want to be careful, lay low, and watch your moves, watch your mobility, and watch your actions, okay? And just stay calm as much as you can. Also on Monday, we have the Sun squaring Chiron in Aries. And, you know, this is also a triggering energy. This is also where we might feel very much in the ego and like, you know, some kind of heart against our beingness or our body. You know, that's on the very physical plane, but it's actually a push to increase our confidence, to heal our deep wounds regarding our identity, and we will feel some revelation, some light into that, like what is that holding us back deep within our identity, deep within our even body. So yeah, this is where you are called to step into leadership, but it might come through uncomfort, you know, irritation and agitation, that you'll be like, oh, I gotta step into my leadership, gotta take more courage, and gotta change my goals, just like that Uranus and Mars element as well on Monday. So on Tuesday, the moon is in Scorpio, and it is opposite this Uranus, Mars, and Algol situation. This is an ignition point, okay? The moon represents the people. On Tuesday, things might really escalate. Things might pop to the extreme. So, and this might be about the hidden, the underground, things also in our psyche, but also just things you want to be careful of, potential abuse, or you know, power plays, power dynamics, control issues, and just protect yourself, okay, as much as you can. Tuesday might be pretty wild. Well, this whole week is just a very wild ride, okay? Wednesday, we enter a pre-shadow period of our planet Mercury, who rules communication, information, mobility, you know, short distance travel, but also business, you know, import export, yeah. So he is slowing down, and things might go haywire, especially this week also with all this Uranian energy, with technology, with communication. Definitely this whole week, as also Mercury is squaring this Uranus and Mars Algol situation, which is exact on Sunday, means that a lot is lost in translation, okay? It's hard to understand each other. Things are going just crisscross, okay? And careful with what you say, careful with what you share online, and just, you might experience technological problems, and just, yeah, technological issues, just like your computer's not working well, or things are crashing. So save your documents, you know, double check your facts, double check your information, double check what you are sending out as a message, as an email, online posting. So the pre-shadow period is on Wednesday starting, but the actual retrograde is from August 5th until August 28th. But already we're in that like pre-energy, and as I I've experienced over the years is that the pre-shadow period is pretty strong these years. So Mercury is the closest personal planet to us, so a high chance that you will already feel this. And as I said, that's issues with technology, issues with communication, issues potentially with like contracts, agreements with people, so the retrograde itself starts when Mercury is at 4 degrees of Virgo, and it goes back till like, you know, the end of Leo, and then up to 21 degrees of Leo. So if you have anything between 21 degrees and 29 degrees of Leo, and from 0 degrees to 4 degrees of Virgo, then this Mercury retrograde is working with you personally. It's a reflective period. It's about thinking of how you want to express yourself courageously, how you want to step into your power and your light, and how that changes how you want to speak, how you want to share. And just reflect also on what you've done until now. Maybe go over projects you had on the waiting list. So that's that. Wednesday, the communication issues are starting. You might even feel that earlier. My computer crashed yesterday a little bit. So also related to this is the square to Uranus, Algol, Mars is also, you know, bad news, big bad news, confrontational information, very uncomfortable information, perhaps regarding children, regarding celebrities, famous people, even royalties. So that's also occurring this whole week. And so yeah, the information coming out might be very not nice, like we've already seen in the news recently. So then on Saturday we have the exact conjunction of Uranus and Algol at 26 degrees and 30 minutes of Taurus. I have a whole video about that, as I said. So that is this mayhem energy, this violence and brutality potentially flaring up, these issues around the feminine energy, issues around feminine power, just, possibility of abuse, of accidents, of betrayal, of deep, dark stuff, okay? Deep, dark stuff might be coming out this whole week, and it will be so tough to process. Also on Saturday, our planet of Mars is entering Gemini. Mars, as I said, our masculine, of how we go after things, our actions, our body, our passions, is moving into Gemini, the energy of multiple choices, of multiple interests, of social, talkative energy, wanting to do several things. We are interested in multiple situations from Saturday on, and there's no more one goal. We're doing multiple projects, but also this leaves a very scattered energy in the body. There is a lot of energy with Gemini. The energy is youthful, so quite action oriented, except that, there's a lot of distractions. So from Saturday on, also related to that Mercury pre-shadow thing, you might be distracted easily, so it might be more difficult to finish things from now on. On Sunday, as I said, we have this big blue full moon in the sign of Capricorn at the end degree, 29 degrees. This is a big story, a line ending. Is related to Pluto, and the blue moon indicates that it's rare, it's once in a blue moon, and there's just so much to say about this, which is why I made a video. So if you're interested, a lot is going down around that too. Another part of that breaking down, demolition, excavation kind of energy is related to this whole week's energy, especially the latter part of this week is Sun opposite Pluto. And that means, again, power struggles, issues, abuse, potentially, high sensitivity, digging deep into the trauma and the wounds regarding your childhood, potentially. This is very much about home, family, discomfort around that, and generational stuff coming up to be healed, to be seen, to be revealed to you. And yeah, this is also, you know, potentially explosive energy as well. Homeland security issues, safety issues, comfort issues, potentially. So, as you can tell, this entire week is pretty volatile. It is like, you know, things are going down, and it's a very intense energy. So buckle up. You know, let's get through this week, and you know, your power is in standing in your own power, you know, realizing that you do matter, and that no matter what is going on around you, that you should stay in your unique potential and your unique voice, and that what you do, what you say is so powerful. Once you realize that, once you step into that, that is when things change in the most highest expression. And, you know, there's a twist to that Algol situation with Medusa, that I feel that it's a big push for love, but it only can happen if we step up our love for ourselves and the people around us, and into our goals. And if we don't do that, things are very likely to break down massively for us to see and understand what truly matters. Okay, so hopefully we don't see what truly matters until it's gone. So take care, and take care of your body. Be careful. Be careful in crowds. Be careful with technology. And just stay in your own loving energy. And let's see what next week brings us. Take care. Bye.